So we've met our friends, the Salis, the Sarafindas, the Salaminas, the SSSSS. I named them with the SSSS because I know that they're all strong women. But sometimes life can take away your strength. Life can take away your identity. Life can change you. But all of these women, they are strong. Something inside so strong. I know they're gonna make it. Something so strong inside. I know that each and every one of these women are strong, but their self-awareness game might be weak. And the thing is, all of these women that I've told you about, they don't know each other, they've never met each other, right? But they all have one thing in common. They're all abusing themselves through the choices that they get to make every single day. And most of them, they're not even aware that they are abusing themselves. Every one of them, if we were to ask, they will have a reason to say why are they staying in that kind of situation that they are. Today I want us to tackle the subject of self-abuse, the one that nobody ever talks about, because maybe it's too uncomfortable for our own liking. It took me years to really look at myself, guys, and say these are the things that you are doing to yourself to abuse yourself. Even today, like I say, every decision that I make these days, I look at it and say, what are the consequences of it? If I continue to choose and choose and choose and choose this path, where will it end? I've been there. I have been some of these women, not all of them. I know how it feels where you can't make that decision. It's not easy, guys. I have been there. I know. But you got to want better. You have to choose better. You have to say, you know what, I choose to love me back. I remember with me, I was in an abusive relationship. Not physically, of course, like no one can hit me, please guys. But I was in a kind of abuse, like emotional, you know. And let me tell you something. Firstly, it's never easy for yourself to really see nor acknowledge that you are in an abusive relationship, right? And then after some time or years, you get to say like, no man, ain't like these men, no man, ain't right, man, ain't right. But you are deep within and you love that person. And there's something about us women that I think we just need to start learning. Men are selfish. You cheat on a man, he leaves you. A man cheats on you and bring a baby, you still stay with them, right? I mean, since I turned 40, that is my promise to myself, that I'm going to choose myself over and over and over. Even if people hate me, I am going to choose myself over and over and over. My fair share of self-abuse are over, guys. Of course, there are certain things that I'm still doing. There is that kind of self-abuse, you know. But for example, relationship-wise, ain't no man that gonna do me bad like they did. I refuse. I choose me. And so are these women. It is my prayer, it is my hope that these women, they will one day find their strength within to stand up and say, bullshit, I am not going to tolerate this nonsense. I am not going to abuse myself over and over and over in the name of love. For those ones that their stories about love. And let me tell you, you can be like the best motivator, the best helper. You can be anything. But if that person is not ready to change, I've been there, I knew. People told me, why are you doing this to yourself? And it sounded like, oh, they were just annoying me, guys. Like, oh, look at me, I'm in love. Are you jealous of me being in love? You know? But I can guarantee you one thing. The moment people started telling me, as much as I felt like they were annoying, I started saying, no, man, you know what they're saying is right. But I was never ready to leave. And that's the thing with these women that I've told their story. None of us can make them leave. They have to wake up and choose to leave. You know yourselves, women, those who can relate to these stories, those of you who are financially taking care of your man right now, who you know, like, financially your salary is not capable of taking care of yourself, but now you have made it capable of taking care of another woman's son, all in the name of love. And the worst part is, you know, those things, they will even abuse you. Sleeping in your bed, eating your food. Stop that. But one thing I want to say, I ain't judging you. I know how it's like, you know, being with a man who doesn't love you. And men have a way of showing you that they don't love you, girl. They will bring in babies inside your house and say, take care of them. Some, they will have babies outside, and then everybody will know, right? Even though they don't expect you to take care of them, they still do that because they don't love you, they don't respect you. Remember what the Bible says? Love is kind, love is patient, love is forgiving. They need to start loving you with kindness. Loving somebody with money is one thing, but people must learn to love with kindness. To say, if I really sleep with this woman, how will my wife feel? If a baby was to be conceived, how will my wife? That is kindness. And kindness will always tell you not to do it. So, most of us women, all in the name of love, we have been abusing ourselves over and over. I'm not going to say these men are abusing us, guys. It's the choices that we make, right, every single day. But for me, it is my prayer that one day you are going to be like me. Your aha moment is gonna come where you just wake up and you say, I am done. And you know, when you say that yourself, trust me, you'll never ever ever go back there. So whoever you are that is being abused, that is with a cheater that keeps on cheating, and you keep on forgiving, the more you forgive, the more they do it, right? If it's you whose husband is even having sex with you, whether you consent or not, my prayer is that your aha moment will come soon. You'll choose you. You'll walk away. If it's you who's been abused physically, who's been told how ugly you are, how useless you are, it's okay. Your aha moment will come. And some of you just need to pray and ask God to say, God, make it easy for me to walk away. If it's you whose husband is so rich or wealthy that you feel like you to go and start over, the world is gonna laugh at you, which one is better? The world to laugh at you or the world to bury you because you couldn't take it anymore? I don't know. I hope that you find yourself again. I hope that you love yourself again, women. I hope that you find the strength in you to just say, I am done. I choose myself. It's painful, I know, been there. I wish you well. I don't judge you but support you to say, I know that when the time is right, you will make the right decision. But here is the tree. You have to want to make the right decision. So I want you to go and look at your life really honestly with the naked eye, being raw and honest with yourself, and say, is this man really making me happy? Is this job really making me happy? Because the thing is, men are something else in terms of self-abuse. Financially, women are just so abusing themselves, it's not even funny. Do you really need to buy that pair of shoes to look cool for one picture, and then tomorrow you don't even wear that shoe? Do you really need to buy an outfit for every event that you go to? Because when you can't be repeating your clothes. Look, you see, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's repeating clothes, because I am not going to buy an outfit for every event so that I can take that one picture and put on Instagram and get the likes, and that's all. Yet your credit card bill is so high you don't even know what to do. Some of you are living on overdraft because you want to look cool. You want to chill with the big boys. Baby girl, been there, done that. I don't know what is it that you're going through. I don't know what it is that you are that's making you to abuse yourself, to not choose yourself. But I want us to work together. I want us to really, either you write yourself a letter and say, dear truly, I am so sorry for abusing and neglecting you by doing this, ... And you start saying, by financially abusing you, by doing this and this, emotionally abusing you, by staying in a relationship where you were not loved, where you were rejected day in and day out, but you still stayed. How are you abusing yourself? What you gonna do to stop that abuse? Let's say no to self-abuse before we can even say no to any other type of abuse. All I wanted was to open a debate, to start a discussion about self-abuse. How are you abusing yourself, consciously and subconsciously? What you gonna do? Because you always have a choice. Never ever forget that you always have a choice. But I also understand that it's not a thing that you wake up and say, oh my God, truly just made me realize I've been abusing myself. Adios. Certain things, yes, you can adios it quicker, but it's a process, it's a journey that you need to have to walk yourself through until you can get out. But I'm with you in this journey because I know how it feels, and I won't be expecting you to do things that I myself could not do it. All I know with myself is that I had to rescue myself from myself. Some of us have to rescue ourselves from ourselves. We need to start loving ourselves so much that it has to start making other people uncomfortable. When you love yourself, you can't tolerate nonsense. When you love yourself, you can say, fuck off, I don't care. When you love yourself, you make better decisions for yourself. When you love yourself, you will never allow somebody to steal your peace, your joy, your happiness. Thanks for watching, and as always, never stop becoming. I love you.